Marcus, now boy, I keep telling you that if you don't cut to the right when you see the quarterback pump his arm, there is no way you're gonna make it to the football in time. Remember, you are the receiver, and it is his job to hit your mark on time, and it is his job to drop the ball right into your hands. But he can't do his job if you don't do yours. You got it? Good. Now, let's try it again. Remember, hit the corner, step, hit the hard cut right, and if you're as good as your daddy was, then the ball should be waiting on you. Then boom! Touchdown, Dalesville Hawks! Whew. Best days of my life playing ball with Marcus. Now, things are just different. According to CBS News, police murdered at least one African-American individual every single week last year. In the eyes of a few, Marcus Wesley is just another statistical victim of police brutality. But as his father, Craig Wesley, attempts to give a victim impact statement on his behalf, he showcases that, although the system may not see it this way, we are more than just numbers. Impact Statement by Christy Thomas. People wonder why one of the stereotypes of African-American men is anger, and it makes me laugh. Wouldn't you be angry if decisions about your character were made before someone even said hello? Or because of those decisions, they don't even speak? We are black men. We are feared by many. Marcus, on the other hand, doesn't live in fear. I mean, he walks down the street like the block is named after him. And everything I did was to get him to understand that he should always feel like he's in danger, because then he'll never let his guard down. And I taught my son the rules for getting pulled over by a police officer. I told him to immediately let the window down and put your hands on the steering wheel 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock. I told him to have multiple copies of your driver's license, insurance card, and proof of ownership paper clip for easy access. Always ask permission to get your paperwork out of the glove compartment, as to not make anyone nervous. Smile. Answer questions with sir or ma'am. They may think you're less intimidating that way. And if you get a ticket, smile. Say thank you. Wait for them to pull away. And then, and only then, are you allowed to cry, scream, and breathe safely. I didn't ask to become a speaker because every time I stand in front of people, I have to relive that day. Just a father being a father, passing around the football with his son on a hot summer day. Then he said to me, "Hey, Pop, I'm gonna run inside to get some water real quick. I'll be right back. And when I get back, your arm better be ready, old man." Oh, man. I remember smiling at him before he walked into the apartment building. The last time he saw me, we were smiling at each other. The police officer said that he was in the line of fire, that they didn't know what was in his hands, that he should have just put his hands in the air. I didn't teach him that. All the stuff I taught him, I didn't teach him that. A water bottle. That's what my son had in his hands when they shot him. It was a water bottle. A straight A student, never been in no trouble, never been arrested, never even been assigned to detention, and they shot my son to death because he had a bottle of water in his hands. A clear bottle of water. No gun, or no knife, nothing that could be mistaken as a weapon, just a clear bottle of water. You asked me to make a victim impact statement. Since my son never had an opportunity to speak, I will speak for him. His name was My name is Marcus Wesley. I was a 16-year-old sophomore at Dalesville High School. I was going to be a starting receiver on the football team this year, and I used to laugh at my dad, who told me how scary it was to be a black man in America right now, and now I'm dead. I should have listened. I guess I just didn't think it was real. Judge, I do not ask you for insight or understanding. I ask you to give me the best possible ending to this absolutely tragic story of a boy, a black boy, who couldn't live his American dream and has yet created our worst nightmare. This is what we ask of you today. Remember when your mama and I decided we were going to put you in football? You were running around the room like I said we were going to the Super Bowl. What if I hadn't asked you to go outside that day? What if we just went for pancakes? Was it just your time? Would we have been sitting there and somehow you would have ended up here anyway? Listen, I just want you back, and I can't. I want to not blame myself for letting them kill you, but I do. I spoke at the sentencing today. First time I felt like somebody of authority was listening to me, son. And we won, son. We won.